Welcome to KIllco Whiskey Musings. My name is Brian, and today, you read the title, I hope. Why are you here if you didn't? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're having Scotch. I have a shirt for Scotch. People have been going on and on about bourbon all weekend because Kentucky Derby. There was Whiskey Central, moving over here very subtly. There was Whiskey Central. She had an interesting spin on things by having a bunch of bourbon drinkers on and giving them Scotch. And honestly, I just wanted to have some Scotch, but I wasn't certain which to pour. And if I'm correct, and hopefully I am because I didn't check before I came on here, I got to do a Patreon thing because I have Patreons. Just so you know, I gotta start saying that now because every single YouTuber as a patron has to see it. So you're welcome. I have one. I have Patreons. I'm very new at using it, but I figured out how to do a poll. I did a lens. I'm professional. It's great. But yeah, I did a poll and they selected the scotches I will be trying this evening. This evening, afternoon? Oh, why does this happen? First, good afternoon, Mike. Cheers, John T. Good evening. Ooh, London, good grief. You are up late. I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here. I have to say, this stream just suddenly started for me because I was just sitting here, half thinking about it, kind of zoning out a bit, and suddenly it was like 1 minute. Oh, what? Huh. I'm gonna double check the Patreon thing because, again, professional. I was kind of at it apparently. Okay. I don't even know where to look for the poll. I looked at it earlier, but now I don't know where it is. There we go. JJ, welcome. John McEwen, welcome. Only, I mean, still for people who have shit to do tomorrow. Ooh. Probably welcome. Yes, the Scotch. This is actually a free shirt that I got for some reason. John Doers and Sons. So this is one of those shirts I just have, and it's like I need a good reason to wear it. I also broke out my Aquavite Glencairn because, well, I'm having Scotch, and it don't make sense. I have this glass, and I might as well use it. All right. Focus. I don't know how to focus. I forgot. Right. All right. So there was another one thrown in there, a little curveball. So I might try for 3 if I'm lucky. But I had a vote on how many is 6? I had 6 options tonight, this evening, at the moment, right now. And I wanted, oh gosh, where did I put it? I did a crazy thing today, by the way. I found out I have 61 bottles of whiskey. That's 11 more than I intended. No, wait. That is 21 more than I intended. I actually, finally, at long last, made a spreadsheet. I feel a little dirty. But people have been asking me about what do I have so they can send stuff that I haven't had. And I quickly realized I've never actually cataloged the whole thing. Kind of got away from me at some point when I started making more and more videos and getting more and more whiskey. So there you go, 61. And counting. I would like to bring that down to 40. The idea was I would be able to keep it on here, but those times have long passed, and now we are on the time of abundance. I gotta find that thing. Where is it? There it is. We have a special one for the end. We'll leave it for the end. All right. Oh, this one doesn't say. Scheiße. Go research. Oh, man. That'll be. How did you get that? No, don't tell me. Hand delivered. That's all I want to know. Probably hand delivered. Scott Moody. Cheers, well. Cheers, y'all. For whatever reason, I hear Scotch on the Bayou saying that because she says y'all constantly. And she lives on the Bayou, so it's kind of appropriate. And also, she loves Scotch. So I hear. Never actually met her. That's right, John. That's right. The general, consensus was people wanted to know what I had so they can send me samples of different things, and they didn't want to double up. Nice. God, how are you getting Chattanooga over there? God. All right, I'm looking. I have to look something up, as always. So pardon me while I look at the other screen briefly. I have to find out what the percentage is on this one. I get the feeling this one's going to blow my freaking palate instantly as well. We'll see. I'm trying to find out where to start. Because I know for certain this glass is going to be poisoned by the peat. So it doesn't matter what I put in it. It's probably going to smell like peat. These are all peated scotches. Someone was mentioning I should do like a peat flight or something like that. I'm not going to do a flight. Because really that would... I've done those before, and they all taste kind of similar. I've had well, I should say they all taste similar because most of them were Lefroy. I think there was one in there that was a curveball. It might have been Lagavulin or something. But I couldn't tell. Like, it was blind. I had no idea which was which. I still want to know how you got Chattanooga in London. Unless I read the wrong name, which I probably did. I did. It's both red. Okay. That makes sense now. You have easy access. It all makes sense now. Gah. 2 red names. I just got thrown off. Welcome. Yes. Scotch. I saw Carlo and James. It's the same thing because I can't pay attention to anything. Apologies. And Demon Hunter, welcome. Good afternoon, evening, night, day, whatever. Wherever you are on the planet. In the world. I'm living for the day when I'm streaming and someone on the space station is watching. I don't think that would ever happen because, one, they can't have alcohol up there. I don't even know if they have the internet. They have to have something. Now I'm thinking about that. Great. And do they have the internet? I hope so. They have to. Data is being transferred every day in one form or another. Oh gosh, another song just got stuck in my head. Anyone know this one? Do 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 do. That just made its way into my brain, and I'm not sure how. Okay, good. Okay. Glad I looked that up. Because oddly enough, the one I was going to try first, which I wasn't sure of the percentage / proof, is the highest one by like 0.3. Where'd it go? I was just looking at it. Oh, tasting notes don't look bad. Well, no, I'm confused. Hang on. This is my life. Having no idea what I'm doing ever. Any and all. I mean, this is free range. I'm never going to tell you what to drink. You do you. You tell me what you're going to drink. That's what I want to know. I don't want to drink alone. Please don't let me drink alone because then it's a problem. And I have to explain it to everyone. Like, what do you do? What's your thing? So how I drink online by myself. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Whiskey nose. Welcome. Ah, God, don't do that. Oh, I have. Here we go. Boom. There, thing. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can be a patron or you can send direct contributions for PayPal and Venmo. Enjoy. I don't know what kind of accent that was. Never! All right, now I've confused myself. I thought I saw the percentage of this, and now I don't see it because this is my life. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's right. 46.3 on the last one. The other one before that is 46. So I guess I'm not having that last. I'm not having the special one last. Special. These are all donations. Thank you to the donators. All of you. I I can't remember. I feel like such a bad person because I get these and then I leave them aside and I forget who sent them. Most of you will know. I've said thank you before, so I'll say thank you again to anyone who has contributed to the channel and stuff. And I'm going to say what they are. So if you know you sent it to me, speak up and I can thank you directly because I have forgotten everything. I don't even know what day it is. It's Sunday. I know what day it is. Anthony, welcome. I have whiskey, Scotch specifically, because the joke, the spin of tonight's episode stream thing that we're doing here, whatever you want to call this, is Scotch because the Kentucky Derby makes sense, right? Right? No? Okay. The gag, the joke, the whatever, is that people have been having bourbon all weekend. They might have had too much. So I said, well, if you've had too much bourbon this weekend, why don't you join me on my stream and have a little Scotch? Cleanse the palate. Peated Scotch, specifically, it seems. Well, at least those are the options I made available on Patreon. If you want to join Patreon. I realized, and this is scary, this is weird. This is something I was like, oh, that literally through Patreon, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing because one of the contributions right now is fairly large, more than I ever expected. I have a lot of large options, but that one being the first, I didn't expect at all. And that would be like, if they continue to do that every month, whoever they are, I'm not going to say, if they keep doing that, which in my brain, I'm expecting them to realize they've made a horrible mistake and immediately cancel because my brain works. But if they keep doing that, I will be able to upgrade this. Actually, this. Wait, no, that way. StreamYard. They have a pay for option where I can get rid of that duck or whatever it is and start to make this a little fancier. I can do overlays. I've never shown the overlay. Hold on. Hold, please. Where is it? I can have an overlay like this. Isn't that nice? That's not nice. That's theirs. That's why I don't use it. It just takes up parts of the screen. Oh my God. Whoop, whoop. What? You're giving it all away. Hello, Mom. No mint tulips. Everyone's had too much mint this weekend. Too many mint tulips. Blah, blah, blah. All hail to Nick, baby. I'm trying to not click on things that are not directly about what I'm doing here. Okay, first one. Since JJ recommended it in a way just now and maybe somewhere else. DC, hello. Welcome. We're starting with Kolila, 12-year-old, 43%. Kolila. This is the bottle it came in. So if you know who you are who sent this, refresh my memory because I'm a horrible person. I can't remember who sent it. I think I know, and I could check. And if I was good at this, I would have checked before I actually got on here. But I didn't. So there you go. I hurt my thumb, by the way. Actually, it's on this side. Mama KIllco. Yes, Mom is very pleased with that title. Yeah, man. It's great. It's so much fun, isn't it? I do so many things. Actually, since I only started the Patreon officially last week. Was it last week? Recently, I officially started posting on videos. It must have been this past week. I'm still learning how to use it. And I don't want to overdose people on too much of me. So at best, I'll do lenses and occasional posts. I didn't even post the stream. I don't think. But I think they're all here anyway, I assume. Well, there's trouble. Hello, the Bourbon Wrench. Trev. I'm watching you. You clearly haven't had enough Scotch from yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Wow. I thought so. As soon as you said it, I'm like, was it JJ? I don't want to. Yes, I'm having 2 of your samples today, I think. Maybe just 1. You sent me a variety of different bottle shapes, so I can't remember if it was you. Oh. And the last one's in a blue bottle. If you sent that, let me know. Oh, I'm so tired. I took a nap before this. Not the best idea. Hiya. Oh. Okay. Yep. It's all over. He clearly wanted some peated scotch. That's why he's here. That's why you're here, right, Trev? You're here for the scotch, right? And Trev's gone. No, he's still here, probably. Maybe. All right, starting the day, night, evening, whatever it is. Kolila, 12-year-old. I'm not sure. I think I've had this. I think I got this at a restaurant once or twice. There's a specific peated scotch thing that I usually have. It might be Kolila, but if you'll note, bars and restaurants aren't a thing that much these days. There's actually a place I enjoy going. It's right down the road. The last time I was there was in January. Wow. When I got an influx of cash from, the government, obviously, and not my monthly one, something new, the stimulus stuff. Give myself a little bonus for that. I think I had a steak and I had a peated scotch or peated-ish scotch. I don't know if it's Kolila or if it's a different one. I feel like it's a different one. It's not, is it? This is terrible. This is how bad my memory is. I'm trying to think, is this one of my favorites that I buy when I go out? If I have it? Ugh. It might be Oban. I think it's Oban. Oban 14? Is there an Oban 14? Oh, man. This is what happens when I take a nap beforehand. That's no good. I have no idea what's happening. Whoa, everything jumps. Nice. I am ending with... Well, I'll let you know when I do that. First of all, it's been 17 minutes. I haven't poured anything. How? Why? How do you let me do this? This is all your fault. No, it's not. Clearly my fault. I'm not pouring all of it because I just want to taste these. I'll probably drink the rest of these tonight. Maybe, depending on how aggressive I think they are. But the first one is Kolila, 12-year, 43%. I have a feeling I'll like this one. Oh, my neck and shoulders hurt. Yes, Oban 14 is delish. I'm fairly certain that's the one I like to get when I go out because it's kind of, I mean, it's peated, but it's not raw peated. It's nothing like some of the ones out there, like Octomore and such. Granted, I don't think I've had Octomore. So there's that. I had a Octomore once, and I don't think it was very peated at all. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Of course, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Right? I don't really blame anyone. Believe it or not, I blame myself more than anything on this planet. It's always my fault. I'm always wrong. And I didn't do something. So, on to the Kolila. I feel like it's going to make me sneeze because I already feel a little that. It's kind of annoying. That must be a wonderful sound on the mic. I'm going to stop doing that. All right, here we go. Ooh, shapa. I don't even know what I just said. Ooh, shapa. Different language. It's Brian's language. Oh, God. How do I explain this one? Whew. It's kind of medicinal, unsurprisingly. But it's not... Tis not any of the crazy stuff. It's not... it doesn't seem like it's an ocean. It does... Well... It does smell a little salty, actually. It's not as fiery or not as ashy or burnt. What's the word I want here? It smells sweet, surprisingly. And there's this fruitiness to it. It's definitely fruitiness. What kind of fruit? No idea. But I like it. I like the smell. And I feel like there's a mint thing I'm always confused which one. I either say mint or peppermint. I think. Let's do the thing. What's the thing on the thing? I'm going to do two things. Basically, this just is ending up to be my nose is really annoying me. Where is it? Ah, yes, the wheel. I'm going to use the part of the wheel I don't usually use. If I can find it, there it is. If I was really good at this, I'd put it up here somewhere, like I do in the videos. But I'm not. I don't know how to do that quite yet. Once I get the monthly StreamYard thing, sure, I might do that. Maybe. If I can figure that out. Oh, that's too small. Okay. We will go directly into the PD section of the wheel, so I can start to figure out what I'm getting here. Yeah. Exactly. Actually, one of these tonight I'm looking forward to and a little concerned about is the Lagabulan, because I thought I liked it, but I had a Lagabulan a while ago. I think I did it on stream. Last time I had Scotch, probably. And it wasn't my favorite. I didn't really like it, oddly enough. But then again, I realized I like stuff like Oban 14 and Connemara. That's another favorite. I wouldn't say I love Lefroy or Ardbeg. I kind of have to be in the mood for that. And honestly, it's been so long since I've had either. I might do that in a lineup at some point. I feel like I have to have a certain amount of time between when I have scotches, peated scotches especially. Otherwise, I'm going to get bored with them, or they're going to bother me, or just get sick of it. It's one of those. It has to be kind of you have to be in a certain mindset or a certain mood. Or at the very least, I have to just flip everything on its head, because this is considered the bourbon weekend of all bourbon weekends, other than last weekend, because there was actually a bourbon weekend. But this is the Kentucky Derby weekend. I think that was yesterday. I honestly don't keep track of that, but it happened recently. I watched the Turtle one with Rock Cut Review. That was hilarious. I didn't know that was a thing until then. Fresh, sweetly fruity. I don't know if I call this fresh, but I'll look in the fresh category. Woo. How weird. Alex, good evening. Welcome. Ugh. Yeah, Band-Aids are an acquired taste. Speaking of Band-Aids, no. I have this little thing on the back of my thumb. I accidentally, if you've ever done this, it's unpleasant, and it's going to be gross, so spoilers. If you ever nick the very top layer of the skin, it's like you get a flap. I did that on my thumb once, and I didn't really realize it. I thought it was not as bad as it was, and it was. It wasn't severe. Doesn't need stitches, but it healed kind of weird, and I guess I banged it somehow and opened it up again. You're welcome. Heavily peated is your wheelhouse, Ben Deep Hunter. Oh. Yeah, for me, I have a sweet tooth. My mother has a sweet tooth as well. Don't you, Mom? And I lean towards bourbons these days. But also, keep in mind that that thing down there. Yeah, this does run on donations. So, oh yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. The YouTube overlords demand your thumbs. I have to say that every 20 minutes or so. That's going to be really annoying. 30 minutes. Once an hour. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. Maybe. All right. Woo, jeez. Yes, guilty of sweet tooth. I have a sweet tooth as well. Most of them full of cavities. On that note, I should see a dentist soon. Just because I haven't seen one in over a year, because, haven't really felt like going anywhere where I have to open my mouth and have someone puts their hands in there. This past year or so, for some reason, we all know why. I don't say it. Oh gosh, where am I? Okay, peated. I have to zoom in on this because it's tiny. Wow. Okay, there we go. So we have medicinal and smoky. I get both of those. God, some of these I don't know what they are. I feel like someone made this wheel who lives in the other side of the ocean, because some of these I don't know what they are. Most of these I don't know what they are. Woot woot. If I don't say it, other people say it. For some reason, it's better that way. Because then it's the people who are watching who are encourage other watchers, reminding them, really. Where me, it's like, YouTube overlord, do it. That's how I feel anyway. Madeira cast finish. I've had it. Have I had Madeira cast finish? I feel like I have. I have no idea. As always. Buna Haben, Koibrecken. Ugadal. Ooh, man, I have that one. That was pretty good. I haven't had it in ages. Octomore 8.3. Whew. Octomore is the one I want to explore someday because I've heard so much about it. People are like, it's the peatiest peat you've ever peated on a peat day. Okay. Gosh, that sounds weird. Not in a bad way. But the medicinal thing is kind of sticking out more to me. And the fruit, I can't tell what kind of fruit that is. I'm really bad at naming fruits because, unfortunately, I don't eat enough fruit or vegetables because I have a horrible diet. I'll have a nicer diet someday by the time I'm 80, if I get there. Okay, everyone talking? Good. I need to drink this. But I also need to say a few words. So if any of you know what this is, you can let me know because PD medicinal, it says TCP. I don't know what that is. Surgical spirit, which I assume just means rubbing alcohol or the way a hospital smells. Carbolic soap. And creosote. Whoa. Most of those I don't know what they are. Oh, and iodine. I know what iodine is. I would say that might be in here a little bit. But there's a distinct kind of medicinal hospital iodine-y thing in there. As far as PD, it's not too bad. And I'm in the smoky section, and I'm looking at it. There's barely anything in here that I can recognize. Port Charlotte 10. Octomore's little brother. Similar flavors to the X. 1 Octomore bottles and much cheaper and more available. Oh. Port Charlotte. Have I ever had Port Charlotte? Don't know. Check the records. The records aren't there. Shoot. Okay. So for smoky, so I keep getting distracted by this. Peated scotches are always such a kind of an adventure. Because there is that initial hit, and then you go in and you're like, what else is there? What's behind the curtain here? So for smoky, we have bonfires, peat reek, kippery, smoked salmon. Aha, I know what that is. Fresh peat. I don't know what that smells like technically. And damp embers. That I know. That is an old memory, damp embers. That is, you had a fire going most of the night and you had to put it out. So you dumped water on it and it still smells like something the next day. Not like this. Oh my gosh. My toes. Why? It was like that before the peated stuff. Thank you. All right, let's just jump into it. You may know a certain YouTuber who says that very frequently. It's not me. See, if Travis tells you to do it, you gotta do it. I mean, you don't have to do anything really, but I like the suggestions. All right, going into the fruity section, oddly enough. I actually would say this is kind of sugary. It's got fruity, sweet, and then sugary. Oddly enough, I mean, you don't think a peated Scotch would somehow smell sweet, but it does. Looking at the other things here. Does this have vanilla in it? I don't think so. I'm looking at the wood now. Looking at that wood. Looking at the woody. Actually, it goes woody wood. Woody wood. Trying to figure out what I'm getting. Honestly, wood feels kind of buried. Like if there's any kind of wood note in here, I can't tell. Maybe, and this is a stretch, maybe there's some kind of charcoaly note. But that's not even under the wood section. It's not even on here, oddly enough. Oh, wait. Yeah, I mean charcoal, I think. Gosh, when was the last time I was had a charcoal grill? You know those big round things that people just throw a bunch of charcoal in and poof, set it on fire, usually with gasoline or something, because that's how it is with some people. Ow. Spay furnace. Maybe. Good. Okay. If you do have a press section. Oh. Huh? Okay, I don't understand this chart. Sorry, I've been using it and I still don't understand it. It's got fresh, and then it goes vegetative, and then it says spent matches. I'm not sure how that's vegetative, but it's got spent matches, sulfury, musty moss. I could say moss. I could see that. Or maybe even mushroom. But I don't like mushrooms, so I'm trying to tell people how a mushroom smells is a bit. Ugh. Fungus. It smells like fungus. Urgh. What's this? Now we'll go to the multi area, because why not? I'm not getting any of these. This has a bunch of words I don't recognize either. As I've said in plenty of the videos by now. Like Horlicks, Weetabix, which I have an idea what that is. I know what bran is. Roast meat. I don't think there's a roast meat smell in here. But I am thinking of that charcoal grill now. I could lock that in, apparently. And then we have fresh fruit, and I'm really not getting anything crazy. Like, I can't tell what fruit it is, but there's a sweet thing. Earthy, yeah. There you go, DC. Earthy. But not as if you were digging in the garden. Well, maybe a little. I love to contradict myself. I say one thing, I was like, it's definitely not this. Or is it? Oy. I guess my nose is definitely bothering me. 200 ml bottle. Oh boy, that'll be fun. All right, it's going for a sip. It's only been 30 minutes. How did that happen? Oh. Oh, that's nice. It's not overwhelming at all. It's kind of lightly peated almost. Wow. The smell doesn't say that. I felt that a little bit. How do I describe that? Oh boy. It was initially peated. Okay, so I took a sip and I was like, okay, here's the peat, and I just softened like instantly. It is a little salty, kind of. I mean, it tastes more like the ocean. Ugh. Gosh, that sounds so bad. But I kind of like it. Kolila. You know what? Do you know what? It's similar to. I would put this kind of near Oban 14 in the style of it. Because the one thing I like about Oban 14 is it's not overly peated. Oh gosh, there's more people in here than usual. I won't panic. It's fine. Hello, I have a Patreon. No. So yeah, I will put this kind of next to Oban 14 in the way it smells / tastes, which is good because I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Making sure I can see the things. Whiskey, no, salty earth. Salted earth is not a good thing, from what I'm told. Can't grow anything there. But yes, maybe a little bit. And the smell hasn't changed. Actually, it's more. That seems to happen with peated scotches. Does this happen to anyone else where you take a sip of it and then suddenly you go back and smell it and it's like the peat smell is just gone. It's all sweet and perfumey almost. I don't know why. I guess it gets into the back of your nose and just like, hi, Doug H, welcome, Charles. Charles Yosa. I don't know why I talk like that. I never know what I'm doing, just so we're clear. Wolfburn, Ardbeg 10, Ardbeg Udo, Lagavulin 16. A lot of the Lagavulin going around tonight. A lot of that Lagavulin. Right? Like, ugh. Like last Friday when Whiskey Central was here, just I think she would agree because initially she was going to stay for an hour, and I was like, cool, an hour is great. And then it was like an hour and almost 30 minutes, and she had somewhere to be, and I felt kind of bad. I'm like, go do your thing. Don't stick around if you don't. If you got to be somewhere else, please go. I love that you're staying, but also, oh gosh, I'm going to feel bad. But we were talking about other stuff about going out and socializing, so rewatch that if you want, because I need them watch hours. I mean, we need the watch hours so I can get monetized and 1,000 subscribers. Well, technically, I just hit 350, and I celebrated that. And its Bourbon Night is now celebrating 75K. I'm gaining on them, is what I'm saying. Oh, Wolfburn word. I gotta put Wolfburn on the list. Yeah, you said well water. I have a solid memory of that. Ma, we used to have well water at the house, right? I think we did. I know it tasted different. And the water I drink now doesn't taste much like anything, thankfully. Drinking from the garden hose. Yeah. I get that. Because it's like minerally and kind of weird, and then it goes through the rubber hose and picks up that kind of thing. Ugh. As a kid, that you don't care. It's just you want water right now, so you're not about to go inside and stop playing outside to get it. Ow. Still burns going down. I will definitely drink the rest of this tonight. Some of the peated stuff I get a little worried because it tends to be too much. This is kind of light, actually. Not too spiky either. I'm not getting that tongue tingle that I call it, where I'm fairly certain that's just an alcohol thing, but I get it kind of randomly, so I'm not sure. But yeah, let's see the let's go to the scoreboard, shall we? What does that even mean? I want to look up the Kolila website because that's how I learn things for the next 10 minutes. It's gone, as some of you may be aware. That's a little weird. All right, pop quiz. Who actually makes Kolila? Because I typed in Kolila, but it's not showing me who makes it instantly. Ooh, it's a nice bottle. It's fancy. It's got fancy writing on it. Even the 12 is fancy. What the heck? Well water from 1974 to 1996. No flooring in it. Yeah, I bet it did a number on the pipes. Cripes. It's all been fixed now, though. You're connected now. I do believe. Kolila is the distillery. Okay. I felt like it was, but it was weird. You'd think I type in Kolila in Google, and it's like, here's the distillery. Agio. But it is, okay, there is a Kolila distillery specifically. And there's what I was looking for. Website button. Bam. Temporarily closed. Damn you. Diageo probably owns it in the bigger scheme of things. Blah, blah, blah. Classic daily. Ooh. I should not look at these when I can't do anything about it. They have tours. Classic distillery tour, luxury chocolates and whiskey tasting. I would love to try this with some chocolate. Do I have any chocolate? I do, but it's York peppermint patty, so that doesn't count. Damn it. I'm gonna do that now. Thank you, Kolila. At some point in the future, I'm gonna get a bunch of peated stuff and a bunch of chocolates and just go at it. It'll give me an excuse to eat a lot of chocolate. Not too much chocolate. You can overdose on chocolate, basically. And then they have a cast strength experience. Well, reading this isn't going to help me at all since it's in Scotland, and I'm nowhere near Scotland, as we know. Ouch. Brands. Holy moly. Aha! They make Oban. I didn't know that until this very moment. I moused over the brands, and it's like, oh, there's Kolila. And they have Clanleash, Cranmore, Cragganmore. Wow, words. What else do I recognize on here? Dalwhinnie, Glenkinchie. A lot of these, I don't know if they're spelled properly. I mean, I don't know if I would recognize them as they're spelled because Scottish. Oban, Port Ellen, Talisker, the Singleton. There are others on here, but those are the ones that stick out to me that I've heard of, and that's fun. It's good to know, though. I like the fact that Oban's on there. I had no idea about that until now, and I said similar to Oban. I'm so smart. No, I'm just lucky. Where is it? I lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. Kolila. Do not get me chocolates, Mom. Don't do it. It's going to be very specific. Chocolate and wine pairings. Yeah. Have I done chocolate and wine pairings? I think I would have if my brother was. No, wait. I've done wine and the usual thing like crackers and cheese and such meats. That has definitely happened at least once. Nothing too fancy though. I think it was actually in the store my brother used to work at, so couldn't be that fancy. Mom wants chocolate now. Chocolate discs for melting and baking. Oh, flashbacks. You said the discs for chocolate and baking. I used to have an easy bake oven when I was a kid. And I remember they came with those chocolate discs. Or was it like a chocolate, like a candy making set or something? Ma, help me out. I have like sparse memories of my childhood, but that's one of them for some reason. Oh, raspberry dark chocolate. Why? This has become a whole problem now. I'm going to be thinking about chocolate for the rest of the night. Thank you, Kolila, for that. Right? I mean, I like raspberries as far as I can tell. I don't know if I like actual raspberries. There's something about, like, they have little hairs on them or something. Maybe it's seeds? I don't think they have seeds in them. I can't remember. Classic Malt Series. Oh, you have a huge box of chocolates. Well, I can help you there, but only a little because I shouldn't be eating chocolates either. Hey, don't spoil me. Candy making. I have a weird memory of making candies and chocolates, and it came with those. Or we had to get those chocolate discs and melt them down. I could have been a chocolatier, but I decided I was just going to be a drunk. I mean, a whiskey tube enthusiast. Whiskey tuber. I never decided this. This is just what happened. To be clear, you can't be a little child and say to the adults ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's like, I want to be a whiskey tuber and drink whiskey all the time. Are you all right, Brian? No, no, I'm not. I don't even know what YouTube is. It didn't exist back then. Oh boy, that makes me feel much older. Cabernet Sauvignon, aged in bourbon barrels. Black with dark chocolate. Ooh. Funny thing is, I don't much care for reds. I've had a couple that are okay, but I will. I'm not gonna remember that. Hold on. Hold, please. I'm going to type the words in. Cabernet Sauvignon. I don't know why I have to say it that way. Sauvignon, aged in bourbon barrels. Why am I saying things like that? My brother is actually a wine somm. He's studying to be a wine somm. He's like past level 1, I think, something like that. So he knows a lot more about wine than I do, and he sells a lot of alcohol. So maybe he knows one that I might like. But as he is well aware, I'm not a huge fan of red wines. Just 'cause. Oh, I know what it is. It's because I'm realizing this is a weird thing. But red wines are often served at room temperature, right? And for some reason, I think this doesn't make sense to me now because I'm like, well, whiskey's served at room temperature technically. But whatever it is about red wines being served at room temperature, I don't like. It's weird. I don't quite understand it. Spirited fellow. Right? Did Dad give you chocolates? Is that what this is? Also, what do you want to do for Mother's Day / before or after? Because people get crazy on that day, as you know. Skip straight to heavily peated. I like the smoke meat punch in the face. Just my preference. You're not the only one out there. I am not like that. I like kind of the lighter peated stuff, much like this. Where was I? Oh, gosh. Kolila. Ooh, they have range. Oh, the price on this isn't too bad, technically. Kolila says 45.49 pounds. So that's got to be at least 50-ish for here. Probably more. Probably close to 60 these days. Kolila 15-year. Oh. Kolila 2016 Distillers Edition. The prices are going up a lot. Kolila 18-year. Fascinating. History, book a tour. They really want you to go on the tour, apparently. Oh, that's right. You'll be in Vermont? Is that already happening? Cripes. Can't remember. There you go. You have neighbors. We have some interesting neighbors at my parents' house. On one side, especially, well, you know which one I'm talking about. And then on the other side is like a family or something. I have no idea who lives there anymore, honestly. I don't know. The only thing I remember about the house I'm thinking of, the one that's not the one I'm thinking is a weird one, is it was like a younger couple or a couple lived there, and they had a dog that I played with when I was a kid. And he was brown. He had white spots. Another random childhood memory. You're welcome. Right? I'm tempted to pour some oodle at the end, but considering it's been 50 minutes and I barely drank anything, probably not going to happen. Water. Ooh, you can get an engraved Kolila bottle. That's good to know. Oh, nice. Phew. Oh, I didn't see the color. There's not much in here now, but the color, which is barely colored. Oh, camera, why? Why I have so much trouble getting it to focus on stuff when I put it near it. But for whatever reason, the glasses, it's fine. For whatever reason. Oh. Oogie. Oogadil. It says the appearance is pale straw. Yes, I would agree. Why not? Body. Smooth, pleasant mouthfeel. Firm with light to medium body. Firm. What I meant by that. Nose. Oh, sorry, that was probably loud. Oh, pale champagne shade. I like that. No bubbles. So here's the nose for the official website. Subdued citrus fruitiness. I was getting fruit something. A whiff of bath oils and dentist mouthwash. Whoa, dentist mouthwash. I equated that to a hospital, like hospital smell, for whatever reason. But now that they said that, I'm like, dentist mouthwash. Oh. A whiff of bath oil. I don't know. Has anyone else here used bath oil? Because that one I don't know. A fresh and appetizing nose. Appetizing, okay. With little or no trace of smoke. Little, I guess I would say. A little water raises almond oil and old-fashioned oil skins. Ooh, I like that one. Oil skins. Still a fresh fruitiness, a trace of olive oil, and after a while, potpourri or scented hand soap. Well, I can have that. The palate drinks well at natural strength. Sweet start, pleasant, light, fragrant smokiness, and a lengthy finish. Smooth, pleasant mouthfeel with water, lightly acidic, some salt and sweetness. Some salt and still the sweeter notes. A complex balance of primary tastes. What the heck does that last part mean? Primary tastes? I guess that means the what? Sweet, salt, sweet, salty, fruity. What are they? Umami's in there somewhere these days. Finish, sweet smokiness in the lingering, slightly sour finish. The proof is 43%. So that threw me off when it said, what did it say? Natural strength or something like that. Drinks well at natural strength. I'm assuming that's what it is. That answers that question, I hope. 43. The next one is 46. And that's a special one. Super special. I'm never going to have this bottle, probably. And if I did, I wouldn't really know what to do with it. So as a spoiler, I will say that Whiskey Central got it recently. And by recently, I probably mean like last month. Well, the month before last, actually. So, yeah. Right? I mean, I like reading it, you know? I like to see what they officially think. Sometimes it's a little bit weird, but, you know, it's fine. Yes. You know, it's call Isla, 12-year-old, 43% ABV. Why can't you do this all the time, camera? Good God. No one here understands what a struggle I have with the if you see my videos, if you've seen them, I assume you have. When I'm holding a bottle like this, trying to get it near the screen and doing one of these. It hates to focus on the bottle. It takes so long that my arm actually gets tired sometimes because I don't exercise. I need to fix that someday. One thing I need to do, Mom, which I'll forget if I don't tell you, my bike, I have to bring it somewhere at some point. Both the tires are flat, and it probably needs a re-lubrication on the chain. Something I need to do sooner rather than later because it's basically summer now. Good grief. It is. I'm liking it. I simply like the fact that I said it's kind of like Oban and then bam, same distillery. What the heck? Mm. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. David, welcome. If you haven't noticed, I started just saying people's first names because I'm now terrified in general of trying to pronounce last names. Whew. Watched? Oh, I missed something. Oh, you haven't watched my videos. You have no idea what I'm talking. That's okay. Here's the thing. Most people haven't watched my videos. Got you there. Oh man, that must have been a surprise. Whew. I know. That's the thing. That's why it's become my out and about at a restaurant, at a whiskey bar, if I see it. Like that one. Give me the Oban 14 because I really like it in general. But as far as a bottle goes, that's well outside of my price range. Speaking of things outside of my price range, and yes, I will be doing the Maker's Mark set, which all of you helped me get. Many of you helped me get. Viewers helped me buy. I'm going to try and get something else, but it's $70. So again, if you want to donate to help me get it, down there. But it's the Maker's Mark FAE 01. I've been hearing things about it. And the store nearby has it sitting in a glass case still, I hope. But that could be the whole lineup, basically. Because I have the Special Select pick, the Cast Strength 46, the Cast Strength itself. I have to do videos on all of those. And I just finally finished most of the donations. So that's the next one. So yeah, there we go. If you want to help me get that to review, go ahead. But if you don't have to. I can let that slip by because there's something very clear about being a whiskey tuber for me, is that there's no way I can compete with the other guys with whatever is new and fresh and everyone's talking about it. I might be able to get it if it's still around in a year, maybe. Yes. Is that what it is? That's a backwards question mark to me for whatever reason. But yes, I understood. I had to read it twice. I was like, yeah, what haven't you watched? I don't know what I was talking about just 2 minutes ago. Cleaning products. Huh. I don't think I've ever gotten that, but now I'm keeping that in mind. Searching the memory banks. I don't think I've ever gotten that. Okay, get out. Out, cursed Pete. You stick around longer than you care for sometimes. Enjoy your chocolates, mother. Don't eat them all. I mean, if you want to eat them all, go ahead. Fatty acid esters. How they came up with those names, I don't know. I'm sure it's a science thing. Sounds like it is. Open 14 is around 95 to 105 here in Alberta, but 120 in Nova Scotia. Woo! Yeah, those Canadian prices. Hold on. Do I have it up? No, why would I do that? That would require me to actually know what I'm doing. Oh, I will now check the magic of the internet once more. Let you know what the price is nearby for me, because I know they have Open 14 at the store I go to, but every time I look at it, I'm fairly certain the price just makes me go, nope. And you know what? Here's the thing. I like Open 14, but I have it in such a way in my brain that it's something I only get when I go out. It's like a special occasion thing almost, if it's there. Very few places actually have Open 14, I imagine, especially restaurants. If I see it at a restaurant, it's like, what the hell is that doing here? $75. So yeah. Although I was just talking about a Maker's Mark that's 70, but that is technically a special release, and this one is pretty much a Scotch that you're supposedly able to get at any point in time. But there you go, $75 for one bottle of Open 14. That means the price of a pour is at least more than 12, probably 15 actually. But I will tell you the little story of when I did go to the restaurant. I had a steak and I said I had a Open 14. They poured it like that in one of those bigger. It wasn't a Glencairn. It was one of those bigger kind of shot glassy things. It's not a shot glass, but if you've seen it, you know. I probably have one, but it was like, I'm not going to try and figure that out. It was a lot, to the point where I got the pour and I was both amazed and concerned because I knew I was going to finish that drink in less than an hour or an hour-ish. Thankfully, the place is close, but I was mildly concerned about driving home after that. But I did also have a rather tasty and delicious steak. So that was in my stomach as well, so I didn't have to worry. Yeah, the focus actually does things when I'm recording, and I'm only kind of half watching it when I'm recording the video. So every now and then it just goes, and I don't see it. You see it in the video, but it's such a short thing that I don't worry about it too much. It just kind of fades in and out for a second, trying to focus. It's like an eye. It's like, oh. And the good thing is, what I initially started doing, when I began making videos officially, I used to use the microphone in the camera. But unfortunately, the focus for the camera makes a noise. So in some of the earlier videos I did, probably over a year ago, you get this kind of noise. It's hilarious. Ow! I'm okay. Yes, goodbye, Mother. She's still here. It's always nice to have my mom here. I have found that it's really funny that lots of whiskey tube people, their mothers just stop by. It's great. It's amazing. I know it's for ADHD whiskey, and I think Whiskey Central as well. Her mom stops by occasionally. Oh, how far am I? Well, depends. I'm thinking about the patrons now, so I have to add that up. And we just hit the next month, so I think I have a certain amount. I have almost half from that, but I'm also milling about having that go to getting the StreamYard thing, getting this to go away. But that also is one of those. I have to get over the fact that I think that everyone who is currently subscribed to Patreon will stop by next month. I'd like to think that won't happen, but there's another part of my brain that is just a little skeptical for whatever reason. I don't know why. It just thinks the worst things will happen all the time. Glendronic 18, Brown Foreman is going to ruin that. Oh man, that's rough. I know. I would feel bad if there's like a streamer out there who's like, "Hi, Mom. What are you doing here?" It's a very angsty teenager thing, and I thankfully was an angsty teenager, but that's kind of past, sort of. I'm still very moody. Again, bipolar 2. That's I'm basically constantly trying to tweak what my mood is because it's swinging around a lot. I'm sometimes happy, sometimes sad, sometimes angry. It's a whirlwind. Samples for 2 more. Oh, good. Whew. That does help, but see, the funny thing is, the way my brain is, I swear, it's one of those where it's like, oh great, they told me they're staying around, lovely, and then the other part is like, he's making a huge mistake, he doesn't know what he's doing, he could be lying to you, and that seems awful too, because then I'm talking about the person who's being generous to me. That suddenly my brain's like, they're a liar. I'm like, why would you say that? That feels terrible. Stop it. It's awesome. Good God. Ow. Oh, wait. This opens. Oh, number 2. Special bottle. Special pour. Special. See if it focuses. Lagavulin 11. Offerman edition. Never had it. 46%. Looking forward to it. Again, I'm fairly certain I don't like Lagabulin as much as I thought I did. At least from my brain from last time. So, well, but to answer the question of the makers, nothing yet, technically. As much as I want to put the Patreon stuff into getting that, technically, my brain is telling me, the whole plan in my head is that the Patreon stuff is going to improving the channel, while donations during streams can go to buying whiskeys. And also because people can actually buy bottles. I said this before, I'll say it again. Also, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and have a Patreon, and I've said that for this hour. We're good. We just slipped into this hour. I said it is done with. I've lost my train of thought. Just went right off the whales. Right off the whales? Right off the whales. Puh. Oh, I do have a special review coming up this Wednesday. And I'm probably not going to do 3 videos this week. I want to, kind of. But I might scooch that over the next week because I'm realizing very quickly me trying to get 3 videos out a week is not going to work. Because 1, I'm going to run out of whiskey to review. 2, it stresses me out a little bit. And it demotivates me, oddly enough. Like, I want to make more content, but if I try to force myself to do 3, I get burnt out very quickly. Again, mental health problems. Sorry. But this one specifically for Wednesday. Wednesday is Cinco de Mayo. Take a guess is what it's going to be. I have. Right? I mean, anytime this starts to creep over 20, I'm like, what the hell is happening? What are they doing? What's going on? What's going on? Again, I'm very happy to see more than 20 people in here. It's amazing. But there's that little fear in the back of my head that's like, well, if this gets to more than 20 people, it could get to 30, then it could get to 40, then it could get to 50, and then you won't be able to keep up with chat at all. And then people are going to have to do something to get your attention. One thing I still have to do more often, which I totally forgot about this run, is have the YouTube chat open on my other screen, because although StreamYard has it, I can't see the ats. Like if someone says at KIllco Whiskey Musings, I don't actually see anything light up. I wish they had something to do that, but they don't. It's all just wait. That's it. So yes, I agree. And I question all your sanity for being here. A little bit. Yeah. And real as it says, KIllco runs on your support. That is a true statement. I do not have a job. I hate saying that. I hate saying that so much. But it's true. So what are you going to do? I haven't worked in 10 years, and I don't think I'm going to start anytime soon. I tried to get a job. Well, I initially started looking into getting work at the end of 2019. Then 2020 happened. So that was that. That was a sign from above that this isn't going to work. Figure out a different way to pay for rent. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable. My sleeping time is non-existent. I think I've said it before. I know I have. I have sleeping problems, mental issues, etc. So, like last night, I think I slept for 3 hours. I went to bed just before 4 o'clock, I think. And then I woke up at 8, 7, something like that. And then I took a nap today for about an hour. Whoa. Lagavulin 16, one of my brother's favorite. 4 bottles up to 25. Ugdal has dethroned Lagavulin 16 and possibly even Lore. Ooh. Lore is pretty good. I am what's the word? Lefroy Lore was something I bought my father early on in my whiskey adventure thing, because him and I got into whiskey through one Fred Minnick's Whiskey Women book, linked down below. So we actually worked on the audiobook. Surprise. And because he mentioned, hey, Lefroy, excuse me, because he mentioned Lefroy in that book, my dad was curious. We finally tried Lefroy at a restaurant. He liked it. I didn't think it was terrible. And I heard about Lefroy Lore from Daniel Whittington. It was like $100+, but I bought it for him, and it was delish. And yes, Mike Franklin, tequila. Da 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 da. Why does that have to be a thing? But a special tequila. You'll never guess. You might guess. I've had that. I had a Texas whiskey finished in tequila barrels, and it was good. Was it tequila? It was tequila. That's what surprised me. I'm growing as a human. Right? It's the same thing, I know. But that's true. And then we hit 25 while he's speaking. Lies and slander, Whiskey Mountains. You don't know me, but thank you. And I imagine I am a little awesome. I mean, I do say don't forget to be awesome, so I can't stop saying things about yourself that are negative. You got to be awesome. Call yourself awesome. Allow people to compliment you. What am I looking at? Sorry. I'm okay now. I need to. That really was a thing. Mouth noises and drinking noises. Sweet. Ugh. I mean, I'm not going to argue. Hi, Whiskey Mountains, by the way. Is Bourbon Ranch still here? Treb's still watching you. So you know. Okay. Pour the damn whiskey, Brian. Right. I know. Again, Lagavulin Offerman edition, 46%. For those of you just showing up, I'm only pouring a little. I like to drink these on my own good time, as it were. This bottle did not want to pour properly. It wanted to dribble out. Okay. Do I have time? Do I have time? I do have time. Okay. Boom. Yes. Yes. I don't know how much it is here anymore. I think I can get it. Hang on. Because I do have fond memories of it because of what I did. I bought it for my father early on. Lefroy itself is something we got into. It's how it even started all this. Also, Fred Minnick, oddly enough. I can't spell. Yeah. I don't see it. So maybe I can't get it there. I feel like I can get Lefroy Lore somewhere nearby, but apparently not at my usual spots. They got Lefroy 10-year, Lefroy Cardeas, and Lefroy Select. Good grief. How did... Well, the prices of both of them went up. Good golly. Lefroy 10-year is now $70. It was not $70 last time I checked. And the Lefroy Select was a hell of a lot less than $45. It was like $30 at most. Cardeas is always $90. What the hell happened? Oh, yeah, I remember now. Tariffs. Ugh, that was a thing. Reading chat. Uh-oh. You'll love it, I swear. You did try a bunch of scotches recently, though, and there were some in there you like. But if you don't like peat, you don't like peat. It's just that simple. Oh, yes. And the YouTube overlords, man, your thumbs. I'm sorry. It's not me. It's the YouTube overlords, I promise. I think, see, I'm not the Bourbon Wrench, but for me, Kolila so far is pretty good. And Oban 14 is also one I like. And how are we at 27? Whoa. No pressure. Here we go with the color. Lagavulin Offerman edition. Fairly light. Fairly. Again, Aquavite glass. Free product placement for Aquavite. Most of you know who he is. He's an amazing human being. You should know that. And distinctly, in my brain, it's like, you can't really promote his channel. It's got a lot more subscribers than you. What are you doing? What am I doing? What's going on? All right. I'm going to breeze over the tasting notes for this because I realize I'm running out of time, as always. Whee! This is very similar to the other one. It's a little more spiky, I guess is what I'll say. It's got more of a medicinal thing. It's more of that, whatever the word is that it said on their website earlier, for Kolila, that is. Damn it, what did they say? Oh, yeah, they said mouthwash or dentist stuff. Oh, wow, I have a whole bunch of the variety of things going through my brain with dentist stuff now. Like fluoride, that really horrible, like bubblegum tooth stuff they use, or at least the one I usually use is, or is it mint? And like grind it into your teeth. I need to go to a dentist soon. I really do. I'm very concerned for my teeth. Look at Freud PX. Yeah, I don't. Oddly enough, I don't travel much these days. I never traveled much before. Well, and I certainly haven't traveled overseas. I still need to get one, whatever the hell that new license thing is. It's not a license, but it is. It's new. The hell is it? Anyway, they want you to have another form of ID because reasons. And what's the other thing you need? Passport. I almost got my passport in 2019. Kind of glad I didn't, because there would be an entire year that I just couldn't really travel at all. So hopefully I'll get that done by next year. And the worst part is I actually got my birth certificate and a few other things I need, and then completely lost them. I have no idea where they are. Oh, what did Whiskey Mountain say? Ah, everything moved. Tequila. Okay. Well, look forward to this week's video. That's what I should say, because advertisement or something. It is going to be tequila. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it's a surprise. And yeah, that's all I'll say. Chicharolino, welcome to the show. This is probably the most people that have ever been in here, and I'm a little panicky. Not too much, just that right amount of panicky. Whatever that is. Yeah. Everyone has their own palate, and my philosophy, that's not right. It's the whiskey tribe, technically, but the best whiskey is the whiskey you like to drink the way you like to drink it. That's their thing. I just spout it out because it's true. And if the bourbon ranch likes bourbons mostly, great. If Whiskey Mountain doesn't like rye, it's great. But I also have that thing in the back of my head is try them all, because how will you know if you like them or not until you try them? A feeling I didn't have when I was younger. I was very picky. I'm still very picky as an eater / drinker. But with whiskey, it's just there's such a wide variety, and it's such a vast ocean of things, you know. There are certainly ones I don't like. Specific scotches come to mind. But for the most part, at least peated stuff I'm fine with. And a few others. The Balvanys I've had were pretty good, but they were kind of, basic scotch. And then, oh gosh, which is the one I liked? Shoot. Oh, Compass Box. Compass Box is amazing. Trev, you need to try Compass Box stuff. So do you, Whiskey Mountains. That stuff is glorious. Trev, you might want to stay away from Peat Monster, though. That was actually pretty rough. It was good, but ooh. All right, to the drinking. Oh, good. That's fine. Oh, wait. It's the finish. Something at the finish I don't like. It's like a bitter thing. It's a weird note. I don't know what to describe that as. I guess this is what happens with Lagavulins. I'm not going to give my tasting notes because they're not mine. It's just a tasting reel. But I will try to at least say what I'm experiencing. I guess that makes more sense for a live stream instead of using the whiskey wheel. Again, you can't even see it. At least with my videos, it's right there. That is weird. It's not. I like it. I like the Lagavulin Offerman edition, thankfully. I was actually terrified I wouldn't like it, and then, my mustache would just fall off my face, I think. But for the most part, I enjoy it. But there is something about the finish that freaks me out a bit. And I'm not sure what it is, so we'll consult the Google, which is technically the Whiskey Tube Overlords, for the record. Yay. Lagavulin 11. Offerman. Edishihol. I spelled it wrong, son of a. Dang it. As Trey would say. All right, get rid of that. That's the sound my brain makes when I'm trying to do stuff, by the way. Just old Ferris wheel kind of place. Don't show me where I can buy it. Show me the damn webpage. What if I type in Lagavulin Distillery? There we go. Lagavulin Distillery. Website. Click. I'm learning, I promise. Ah, Gorm? I've heard of it. I don't know what it is. Okay. I love when people are talking to each other. That makes this such a better community. We're at 29 people. Oh, donation. Subscribe. YouTube Overlord thumbs. And something else. I have Patreon. There we go. I got it. And one person left. I win. I'm not going to worry about it. Stop worrying. That's not something that will happen. Lagavulin, show me the Offerman edition, please. Wait a second. I was just here. I didn't see Lagavulin, though. Or did I? Roll that clip. I probably did. This is in the wheelhouse, I suppose. Legends take time. The definitive Isla malt, intensely flavored, smoky, and rich. The wind-swept isles of Isla, instills a strength of character into everything it produces, and it's here, nestled in a small bay that our beloved whiskey has been made for over 200 years. That's a long time. What the heck? Is Lagavulin 12? What is going on? Oh, and for the record, I have the House Lannister Lagavulin 9. It's hiding in the back under the dragon. Just so you know. Lagavulin 9, where are you? I need to find it so I can click on you. Where is it? Blast. Have another sip? Sure, why not? I wonder. I'm confused now. Oh, yeah. What is that? What? The word that comes to mind is bitter, but that doesn't feel right. There's also it dries my tongue a little bit, but there's something else. I don't know how to describe that. There's this one thing that bugs me. Everything else is fine, but there's this one thing that just zips right through it. It might be kind of a... It's making me think of the dentist. Oh! Oh, gosh. I got it. I got it. Whoa. No wonder I don't like it. Okay. Hold on. Hold, please. Brain. Come on. Let's go. The dentist. I was thinking about the dentist, and I couldn't figure out why. And there was something about this I didn't like. And I couldn't place it, and I just got it. And it feels good. Have you ever gotten Novocaine for a dentist thing? Sometimes a little of it doesn't actually get into your gums, and then it lands on your tongue. It's that. It's the taste of Novocaine. And it's in this somewhere for me. Just a little. Just at the end. But that's what it was. I'm saying Novocaine. I'm not even sure if that's the right stuff they put in there. But you know what it is. The stuff that numbs your mouth. Got the taste of that. I don't like it. It's not major, though. It's not a huge bit of it. But it's there. And I remembered it. I guess it's easier to remember things you don't like rather than things you do. Or maybe not. I don't know. Come on. There we go. Also, I'm here for the Scotch, if you didn't know. It's Scotch night. It's funny that oh God, we hit 30. Don't panic. Welcome, everyone, to my channel. I'm just going to talk like this the whole time and hopefully keep you here. Tune in next week. Actually, this Friday. Not next week. But I do stream Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then on Sundays, at least, I go over to It's Bourbon Night if they are streaming, which last week they were not. Surprise, surprise. Oop, there we go. I didn't see that. I am drinking Lagabulan 11 Offerman edition. And I knew there was something about Lagabulan I didn't really like. And I just figured it out. It has this weird finish thing, I guess, that reminds me of the taste of Novocaine, or the taste of, I think it's Novocaine they use in your dentist stuff, but I can't remember. All right, here we go. Oh, the price of the House Lannister went down, funny enough. Where is it? Well, that's no fair. I went to the website for Lagavulin, And I'm looking at the Lagavulin products that I can buy. And Lagavulin 11 isn't there. All right. Just as 8 of them. Why is this my life? All right, you know what I'll do? Since I don't want to go searching for anything on a different website, I will go to the Lagavulin 8-year, which they do have listed here, and we'll assume it's similar. I mean, 1 year is about as close as you can get if you're just looking stuff up like I am, because I'm a professional. Yeah, and they have the nose and the info just like last time. I have an itch on my back. Why? Richie Z, welcome. Welcome, Scotch Sunday. Yes, for the moment. As I said when I started, the whole joke is that there was a Kentucky Derby this weekend, and everyone got high on bourbon, and they probably need a rest. Actually, I did not drink much bourbon this weekend. I had a couple. I think I had more. What did I have on Friday? What did I do Friday? Wow, I'm glad I put it on video. That's all I got to say. So, almost at the half-hour mark, and I want to have one more. I don't know why I'm doing this, like Kung Fu or something. Whiskey Kung Fu. Woo, behold. Light gold is what it says for the color. You tell me. Also, Aquavite glass again. If you haven't subscribed to Aquavite, what are you doing? Also, subscribe here and like everything. Carb Whiskey, welcome. Yes. Is the sauce. So that means source. Sauce? Cease? Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Put my nose right in there. You know what I'm going to do eventually? I've just started messing with like zooming and stuff on the camera when I'm editing. But I'm gonna start doing begin nosing technique. Except it's gonna zoom in on my face, because that would be mildly humorous. Possibly. All right, body. Light, growing, pleasant, oily. Yeah, there it is at the end. Oh, it's weird. I'm glad I got the note down, because that was bugging the hell out of me. There's a little mint on this, or it's peppermint. Peppermint? Maybe? We'll see. Okay. Everyone's talking. Lovely. Fantastic, as Aquavite would say. The nose, immediately quiet, soft, and with clean, fresh notes, fair hints of milk chocolates and lemon, developing fragrant tea-scented smoke, alongside nose-drying maritime aromas with subtle cereal. A prickliness seen earlier now develops with the trademark Lagabulan dryness. There is a dryness. Emerges as fresh newsprint. Oh, wow. I actually know what that is. Ooh, that's weird. Fresh newsprint. That's a good one. Softly sooty, softer, fuller, and more rounded with water. It's not hugely fruity. That's true. But there's just a trace of red berry preserve, perhaps beneath the smokiness, which comes sharply into focus. Why am I speaking like this? Sorry, I slipped into an accent by accident. That does happen. A lot. Too much. Constantly. I think I did the last. What was I did something recently where I slipped into a cowboy accent. Bullet. It was a bullet frontier whiskey, I reckon. Yeehaw. You have to say yeehaw when you're doing an accent like that. I didn't make it. I didn't make it up. Palate. A soothing light texture with a magnificent full-on Lagabulan taste that's somehow even brighter than you expect. Sweet, smoky, and warming, with a growing smoky pungency, then dry, with more smoke. Charred with minty, dark chocolates. Beautifully balanced, mid-palate, then salty, overcharred baked potato skins and smoke. Oh, I want a baked potato. Oh, I'm hungry, I think. Water rounds things, the taste still mighty, yet more succulent, sweeter, spicier, and now tongue-tingling, mint-fresh, and warming. What am I doing? The finish. Lovely, clean, very long and smoky. Smoothly subtle, Minted smoke surrounds chocolate tannins, leaving a late, drying note to emerge in time. It's warming, soft, and still smoky, with water, not as long or intense now, yet still leaving the palate dry as sweet smoke lingers on the breath. Thank you for joining me on Masterpiece Theater. Sorry. I don't know what was happening there. I kept turned into someone else for a minute. Oh, I love how everyone's talking to everyone else. Oh, it makes my life so much easier. Because then I'm not as terrified that I missed something. Voila. Glenfiddich 12. It's right over there. It's got a little Buddha man on it. I love Buddha man. But more and got to, oh man, that's how it happens. You fall down the rabbit hole with that. Thank you very much. Enjoy. I don't know what that accent is. It's weird. He sounds like some kind of English butler or something. I don't know why. All right, Lagavulin Offerman edition, pretty good. But it seems like with Lagabulan, I have a weird note that I guess I attribute it to Novocaine in your mouth when the dentist tries to jab your jaw or cheek or gums, and he gets a little on your tongue, and it's not pleasant. My father does all the audiobooks. I think I've told you about the audiobooks. Yeah, Jimson audiobooks. He has the habit of doing the suddenly he starts speaking like this, and this would be considered the woman if he was recording the audiobook. I don't know why, but it seems to work quite well. I don't know why she's English. She's an English maid. Get out of there. Boo. I like the idea of audiobooks, but I don't know if I could focus long enough to do it. My dad can. He actually does. He works a lot on audiobooks. But for me, I feel like, one, I use my accents kind of like Robin Williams, where he's just spazzing out and saying accents every now and then for some reason. And I'm much better suited to listening to audiobooks rather than trying to read them, just because of my mental health problems where I have like really hard time focusing on things. If you haven't picked that up from these streams, I have a trouble just focusing on anything. All hail. What are we hailing? Also, I agree. Oh, yes, all hail Dogpig. I see now. Whoa, gosh, it moved. I should get my robes. I have bathrobes that are for the Ardbeg community. It's definitely not a cult. Definitely not a cult. I got something. I don't know. Oogie. Oogie is... Where is Oogie? Oogie, where are you? Oh, there it is. Just lurking in the background. Stay. Dun, 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 dun. Wait. That's not good to have that as music. Someone could misunderstand. There you go. I wish I could do Angela Lansbury, but her voice is so unique. I can picture it in my head, but I can't replicate it. Like, it just gets lost. It's like, that's Angela Lansbury. You can't. You're right, I can't. I love her from Bedknobs and Broomsticks. If you haven't seen that, give it a watch. It's a very old movie. Almost as old as I am. Okay. Also, Dick Van Dyke. Dick Van Dyke is probably one of my earliest memories for doing a bit of a goof. A little bit. If you haven't watched the Dick Van Dyke Show, go ahead. Also an old show. Much older than I am. Okay. I need to drink the rest of this. I really like doing the description and stuff. I think that's my problem is I kind of give brief tasting notes, but I am a skeptic of my own tasting notes. But I am pretty pleased with getting that that freaking Novocaine taste. I had no idea what that was until it just slammed into my face like a wrecking ball. But I really like reading the little things they put here on their website and stuff because it just sounds so interesting. I know it's a write-up, but still. been more repeated. Maybe. There have been people asking me about what I have and what they have. That's the important part. But I'll put that down. Hold on. I don't know if I know enough Scotch people. Like, I do have a variety of Scotches that are samples right now, but something specific it might be harder to do because, first of all, I don't know what that is. And why did I make that go away? Because it's much easier to read when there we go. Ben Romek. Eaten. Yeah. All right. I put it in. Hopefully I'll remember why later. Sausage. Don't do that. I have a bad habit of coming into streams without eating anything or eating very little. I'm working. I'm going to eat something after this. That's the important part. Oh. Oh, man. I play Tom Clancy. I play the Division 2 a lot these days. I might get bored of it eventually. So I know of the Tom Clancy. Have I read or listened to any of these books? No, I don't think so. Woo! The problem is I listen to audiobooks as part of my work for my father. So it's rare that I actually listen to audiobooks in general. And I probably have about 10 audiobooks to listen to that I haven't. I think I listened to one in 2019 when I went to Texas because there's, flights. But that was the only ones I can think of. Plus I have a lot of books I should read. One book I bought last year, I haven't read it at all. I read like one chapter. I'm not good at reading, by the way. I used to read as a kid a lot. My father was an English teacher. So I did lots of reading as a youth, but now that the internet's a thing, I can't focus on anything anymore. I will never be able to focus again. There's a mint note to this. I agree with that. I think I got that earlier. Ooh. Proper camera. Camera you have is nice, I think. Works for me. Says the guy who's running everything he does off a webcam. So, again, donations, man. Truth, though. Absolute truth. Every cent is going into either getting more whiskey or, whiskeys that people want me to try, more importantly. And eventually improving anything. Like if I had a fancy camera or what's the other thing? Oh, yeah. Or getting rid of the StreamYard logo and such, which might be happening soon. We'll see. They want you to pay in chunks, though. They want you to pay in like $60 instead of just the 20. That is the 1 month thing. I don't know why. But it would be nice to do more things with the overlay and the stream and stuff. I could be cool like all the other Whiskey Tube channels, man. Oh my gosh, really? That's hilarious. I'm fairly certain, and I say this as a photography guy, a little bit, not like actually seriously into photography. It's like I carry a camera around with me occasionally, but you can never actually capture the moment and the place and the beauty of nature as if you were there. You can get close, you can get the feeling kind of, and people kind of can tell that it's a beautiful and a wonderful place, but it's never going to be the same as if you're actually there, unfortunately. That's just my 2 cents. Take it as you will. Sorry, slipped into a weird talking voice again. Oh gosh, we so freaking good. Whoa. I'm never going to get used to chat jumping like that, ever. Van Demon Hunter, it'll happen someday. Don't stress about it. All in good time, man. What the heck was that? Sorry. Honestly, that happens without my knowing what's going on until I say it. I'm going to invest in a new water bottle. Although I like all the stickers on this one. But This one's giving me an attitude far too many times where it just doesn't seal properly, and even if I check, it's not working. Bourbon baller, welcome. What is up? Lighting and whiskey and scotch specifically. Yeah. I mean, I have nice pictures. If you watch some of the end of my recent videos, everything within the past year except for recently, the ending, like the end part where it says, thank you for joining me on KIllco. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. I usually have a picture, and that's something I've photographed. Believe it or not, no one stays around that long, but it's true. If you ever want to check, just zip to the end and check. And we're talking 2 to 3 weeks ago. I only started putting my face thing on there recently. Yeah, pretty good. I'm a little not disappointed, but I'm actually pleased that I figured out what the hell that weird taste is I didn't like. From Lagavulin. Like, I didn't get that at all in Kolila. Bye. Enjoy your shower. Enjoy watching. I'll see you at It's Bourbon Night. I'll be there. Oh, why did I say that? I'll be there to. Some of you may know that song. Right. Switching to the blue bottle. Someone donated. If you're here, let me know. I would have to actually look up who it is. I think it's someone on Discord. I think. Maybe not. Not sure. Brain doesn't work. Adriana, it was a pleasure as always. And the last one we're trying here, the Buna Haben. 100% Isla. 100%. I'm just going to look that up since I have less than almost 15 minutes. Love that clicking typewriter. Typewriter? Typeboard. Type thing. Keyboard. There we go. Who's in there? Where? What you talking about? That's my brain having a radio antenna in it. That's what that is. All right. Buna Haben Distillery. I will learn that. I just have to look up the distillery, and there it is. Founded in 1881. Holy moly. Bunahaben.com. Good luck spelling that. Sheesh. Shop now. Our whiskey, our method. Visit us. Subscribe. Wait. That's not what they say. That's what I say. All right. Where is it? Nope. Now, they have a lot of different bottles. If you've ever wondered if Buna Haben's for you, they have plenty to choose from. Tell me where it is. Hold on. Oh, please. Nope. They have they have a lot more than I anticipated. I was expecting maybe 6 or 8, and they have like 20. I'm perplexed. I think the Buna Haben 12 year is the same as the Buna Haben 100% Isla. I assume they're the same thing. I can't read it. Isla single malt whiskey, small batch distillery. Help me. I don't see 100% Isla anywhere, but it says that on the bottle. I have. Thus my confusion. So we're clear. Reading chat. It is just Buna Haben 12. I don't know why they wrote 100% Isla on here. I thought it was a thing, but now I am perplexed. So I will be I'm going to figure it out. Hold on. exciting, I know. Watching me type. Someone likes that. Someone's into that. All right, it just says Buna Haben's single malt. KIllco. That's not what I'm looking for. Why did you show me that? Confusing me. Stop it. All right, Buna Haben 12. I'm just going to say that's what it is. I'm getting too wrapped up in trying to find stuff, and I got less than 15 minutes here. Whoa. I could probably. I mean, I do have it on my phone, but those are not all the songs that I have to memory anymore. Some of them. Oh, there was a good one I listened to this morning when I took a shower. What the heck was it? Oh, there we go. Now you say you're lonely. What's the rest? That's how my brain works right there. I knew the first part, and now it's gone. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. There we go. That's why I can't do live performances. I could, as long as I had like a comedic spin on it, but good gosh, I don't like forgetting things like that. It's important you don't mess that up when you're singing. All right, pouring the Buna Haben, clicking on the thing, doing the thing with the thing. The thing. Let's read the plip, shall we? Quickly, because I got like 10 minutes left. Oh, I'm panicking. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Whoops. There's like one button I can push on here to mess it up. Oh. Nick, welcome if I didn't say hi to you. I am starting to get to the point where I don't know when people show up. Oh. And Adam. Someone says hi, Adam, and I don't know if I said hi to Adam. Adam. Blah, blah. Oh gosh, I got Adam Ant going through my head. If you know that song. Mr. Whiskey Shits. Hello. Well, you're just in time for me to end. Soon. Well, I'll just go over to I'll go over to It's Bourbon Night and you just say KIllco sent you, and then I'll get 1,000 subscribers like that. I almost snapped with the finger that I hurt. There we go. It's funny I can't open things as well right now. Big shock. There we go. You nearly drove me out of my head, while you never shed a tear. I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, and now we look at the whiskey. Color. You say you love me. Well, just to prove you do. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. I like that song. Woo! Hi. This one's definitely got a mint thing to it. That's cool. Groovy, man. Groovy. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. The color, it says, I'm not even going to try to make taste notes with this because I don't have the time. I like that. With arms wide open. I don't know the words to that other than that. Russet gold? What is russet? There's definitely a mint in this. And funny enough, it doesn't really smell peated. It is. There's this weird like mint peppermint thing that's really what's got my attention. The nose, fresh and aromatic, fruity floral with hints of dried fruit and a subtle prevalence of smoke. I just got the mint. What the hell? No, there's definitely a mint thing getting in the way. Good grief. Good grief. That's something I'm saying too much right now. Just noticed that. Thank you, Brian. I didn't need that. Well, something like that. I listen to a lot of, I didn't listen to. I have. Who else do I listen to? Wait, what are their names? Why was my brain be this way? Harry Connick Jr. If you like stuff like that, listen to him. And Michael Bublé. He does stuff like that as well. Wow, hi. All right, fine. I got 10 minutes. Thanks for letting me know. The palette, which I haven't tried yet, so let's find that out first. Maybe think of a raisin on the first taste. Oh, wow. What is that? What is that? What is that? Dried cranberries, I think. Not just raisins. Definitely raisins, though, is in there. I could almost taste the actual eating of the raisin there. That was weird. So, yeah, dried fruits, I guess. I got raisins and dried cranberries. Whew. That was fun. What did they say? The palate, light with fruit notes, nutty flavors. Nutty flavors with sweetness and a slight hint of vanilla and caramel. Wow, you were talking about bourbon when you say that in my head. I don't get any of those. Water bottle, don't you dare. All right. Oh, and about the song I just sang. What the hell is the name of it? It's the claw. The song I was just singing was mostly I just want to tell you who the singer that I really like is. It's a female singer. I can't remember her name. That's on the list though. I really like that song. I'll try to remember who I like it sung by, but I can't remember the name because it was like a 1950s version of the song. So, Cry Me a River, yes. I only say the words Cry Me a River in the song, but it's the singer that's bothering me. It's very good. Maybe Nina Simone? I can't check right now. YouTube would not like that. Let's have the sound off. The finish is lingering, beautiful, rich, and full bodied. It's beautiful. The finish is beautiful. It says so right there. And it's also rich and it's full of bodies. Doesn't feel right. Oops, something happened. Oh my drunk, I am so God. Good for you. Have another. Do not have another. Please drink responsibly. I try to say that every once in a while. Also, like and or YouTube overlords demand your thumbs. Subscribe because why not? It's free. Do it. And Patreon, PayPal, and Venmo if you decide to give me all your money. Oh, I didn't pin the Patreon in the thing at the top. No one's gonna donate. It's okay. Not like they're listed below. Are they? I'm so good at this. Julie London. That's right. That's the name. I always have that problem. Like if I see it, I'll remember it, but if I remember it, oof. Glenfiddich Fire and Cane. I don't judge. I really like Glenfiddich Fire and Cane. It's right over here. And I really need to finish off the bottle. It's like that much in there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it again. Yeah, hangers are no good. I have said many times on my streams that one thing I absolutely want to avoid now is a hangover because in my younger years, I drank alcohol in excess and to get drunk, and that was not good. And since I started getting into whiskey, I've done that less and less. Well, just less. Because I enjoy the spirit rather than just taking shots of it to get drunk. So there you go. And there's so much more, basically. I mean, look at this. This is 61 bottles worth, by the way. In case you're getting here late, I decided to document and spreadsheet my stuff and found out I have 61 bottles. So that was good. Well, there you go. We got the Buna Haben done at the end. I'm certain I like the Kolila the best out of these three. So I'll probably finish that off tonight and try the others at a different point in time. Maybe I'll use them in a lineup for other peated stuff. I could do that. I can't do it blind, but I can at least put them in there. Thank you, Richie Z. You're awesome. Can I pin that comment from here? No. There are 5 minutes left. It's not worth the effort. But thank you for posting it in chat. That's where you can go if you want to donate to the channel. I assume some people have. Well, I don't assume, actually, but my phone doesn't tell me these things in any way that actually gets my attention. Because it's like that. Oh, Anthony, thank you. You're awesome. I will officially say thank you when I check the Patreon stuff later. Because I have to. I really do. I feel like I definitely have to, at least to the first people showing up, say how much I appreciate it. Because you have no idea. Pretty much just keeps me going. That song stuck in my head. Oh, someone said with arms wide open, and now it's just playing in the background. Wait. All right. 4 minutes left. No rush. Thankfully. But again, I will be going over to It's Bourbon Nights channel. Well, probably I should do it now. Hold on. I like to pretend I'm there early. And if you go there, let them know KIllco sent you. They probably won't notice because they have so many people now. They're celebrating 75K, which puts my 350K to shame. But you know what? Perspective. 350 is a hell of a lot more than I had a year ago. So there's that. And I am a slow growing channel because I do not want to suddenly have 1,000 subscribers because I don't know how I would deal with that. I discussed that with Whiskey Central last Friday, briefly. If you want to go watch that stream later. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, 75K. It's Q&A and AMA. Woo. You know what you can do? Go on to It's Bourbon Night and be like, why haven't you had KIllco on your channel yet? What the hell? That's a question. It's a legitimate question. You probably have to give them money for it, though, because super chats are a thing. But that would be hilarious. But just let them know KIllco sent you. That's all I need. I don't even need that. It'd just be funny. I like to have that. It's like a thing. I want to make that a thing. I don't know if I can. You can. I cannot. But I think it'd be hilarious if you go to other streamers and say KIllco sent you. If I happen to be streaming before them. That's pretty much just like Trev, who already knows. ADHD Whiskey, who might know, probably not. And Destination Bourbon and It's Bourbon Night. Those are the only ones that tend to go before. Stream before. It is a good question. I mean, granted, they don't have guests on very often. If ever. I think they had a couple people they know directly there. That's it. It's me. It's mine. Yes, it's you. Sorry, I just heard what's his face in my head there. It's me. Those Old Spice commercials. What's his name? Terry Crews. There we go. You are up stupidly late. I would like to, but again, sleeping schedule's a mess. Like last night, I won't lie. I wanted to watch Hot Butter Rolls, and I just was out. I was done. I don't even know why. But I'm sorry to say we're at the last minute of this stream. Boo. Again, special video for Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to make 2 more. I probably won't because I need a little break. But yeah, look forward to that Cinco de Mayo video. I'm doing something different. Shocking. I'm doing something different but stereotypical. Big surprise. Because I want the views. Whoa, why? Okay. Here we go. I got to do this. I'm almost at my cap for the StreamYard. They're going to get angry. Until next time, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And of course, gotta wait for the ticker. I always do this. I'm right-handed. Let's launch it. Bye.